name is Alan Goggins. Welcome to Practical Safety Videos Biological Laboratories Edition. Today I will introduce you to common personal protective equipment you will need when working in a lab like this one. We'll cover when and why personal protective equipment is necessary, as well as its proper maintenance, limitations, and storage. The information in this video will make you a better, safer, and more productive employee, and could be the difference between a safe workplace and a hazardous one. First, it's important to realize every laboratory is different. Each laboratory setting will present a unique set of circumstances and hazards. The information in this presentation is intended to provide a baseline for basic laboratory safety. It is important to always refer to your workplace's specific safety regulations. First, let's start with work-appropriate clothing. It's important to wear the right clothing when working in the laboratory setting. Shorts, flip-flops, long, loose clothing are all inappropriate. If you have long hair, you may want to pull it back to prevent it from becoming a hazard. Exposed skin presents a potential for contact with hazardous chemicals or biological agents. Appropriate dress includes closed-toed shoes, long pants, and a shirt that fits well. Great! Now you're ready for work! A lab coat is your first line of defense and should be worn anytime when working with blood, bodily fluids, or hazardous chemicals. Your lab coat should be comfortable and it should fit well. Avoid lab coats that may be too tight and become restrictive, or too loose, as they may potentially become a hazard. It's a good idea to put your lab coat on as soon as you enter the laboratory setting. And it is also important to take it off before you leave work, as the substances on your lab coat could potentially contaminate others. Lab coats will not protect against cuts, fire, or extremely hazardous chemicals. It merely serves as a barrier between you and the hazardous biological substances you may be working with. Make sure your lab routinely washes its lab coats. Next, let's talk about gloves. Most labs should be equipped with nitrile or latex gloves. Gloves should be available in various sizes. Make sure your employer has gloves in your size. Gloves should fit comfortably and provide dexterity. Gloves that are too long or too large may inhibit dexterity and become a hazard, while gloves that are too tight may tear easily and expose you to biological agents. Gloves should be free from tears and holes. These gloves should not be relied upon to provide protection from hazardous chemicals, but are good for blood and bodily fluids. If you're allergic to latex, make sure your employer provides nitrile gloves. These gloves are meant to be disposable. Feel free to throw them away when they're dirty. I will now demonstrate how to appropriately put on and take off gloves. And now to take them off. Next, let's talk about face and eye protection. Safety goggles will be your most common form of eye protection in the laboratory setting. Safety goggles should fit snugly, yet comfortably. Safety goggles come in various shapes and sizes. Make sure your employer provides comfortable personal protective equipment for your needs. These are great protection when working with splash hazards or low impact hazards. Most glasses are fog resistant. Most safety goggles can be washed with simple soap and water. It's probably best to refer to your manufacturer's guidelines when cleaning your goggles. Face shields may be another piece of personal protective equipment you will encounter in your workplace. Face shields are designed to protect your face from contact with hazardous fluids. However, they do not protect your eyes, nor do they protect from impact. If an application calls for the use of a face shield, it's always best to use in combination with safety goggles to ensure the highest level of protection. Now, let's see how your PPE can be effective in the workplace. You now have the basic tools you need to make sure you're protected when you work. Please feel free to check out our other videos for more details about other PPE and their application. Remember, safety before science. We'll see you next time.